Dun, dun, dun. Well, I think as we wrap up the 2024 season, I want to showcase the build, replicate the build for you guys, and give you guys a really good breakdown what I all got done to this Mustang as far as performance goes. We're not talking about the wrap, the hood, carbon fiber goodies. We're not going to talk too much about that. But we're going to talk about all the cool performance stuff, because that's what really going to make you go fast, So once again, it's a pretty mild build, I would say, to get up there. It's pretty decent. You could do a lot cheaper. You could do a lot more expensive. I think this is right around the middle ground, I would say, definitely. And then I'm just going to go off the prices off the websites in 2024 today in September. Obviously, some of these parts were gifted to me, collabs, partnerships, and stuff. Anyways, all these prices are like MSRP, brand new, no discounts, no nothing. And a lot of these parts are actually, off-the-shelf parts and can be found on discounts or sales. Labor Day sales are always good. Right around Christmas, Black Friday sales are always a great time to shop around, up to 20-some% on a lot of these things. So I guess the very first one is the ESS G3R unit, or the whole entire kit. It comes with the G4 intercooler already. That is $7,700. So $7,700 for the G3R, and I think you can even pick up like a G3 for like $5,400, something around $5,400. So like, it's a pretty significant upgrade going to a G3R. And as you guys know, I was one of the first people to get a G3R to try out, test out, and I've already been invested with ESS, rocking their G3X kit. So definitely put in some money and some time with ESS, and huge shout out for ESS. To ESS. Really, really solid company, and their blowers are just top notch. All done on a 6-rib. Can't go wrong with ESS. $7,700 though for a G3R. It is a little spicy, or a little bigger on the bigger end for a stock motor, stock trans. There's nothing wrong with running just a G3 or G3X. Nothing wrong with that. We just got to try out a G3R, so it's pretty cool. Next on the list, kind of hard to see, but headers. Headers. We are rocking stainless power headers. This is one of those parts where, you can definitely save a lot of money on. You can definitely go a lot cheaper on. But we are rocking stainless power headers. And I picked these up for, I'm pretty sure, 3 years ago. And they were $990-some or something. I swear they were under $1,000. I just was recommending stainless power to everyone. Cooks are $2,000, 24 something. It's just insane for cooks. If you want to keep it budget friendly, stainless power headers, they work great, they fit great. Everyone rocks them up here. But those are $1,400 now, 2024. That is insane. I'm not buying headers no more. This is crazy. So headers and supercharger, that's almost that's a little over $9,000. We're pushing twin turbo territory already. You know what I'm saying? Psych! Next on the list is the Varix mufflers here. These are valved, so they got little valves in them, So this one was a partnership, and hey, it is what it is. It's cool. But so they gave me a full catback, 3-inch catback, but those valved this valved catback system right now, it's actually on sale, $1,900, or I guess when it's not on sale, it's $2,200. So that's fairly expensive. And if you guys remember me, we ran the Solo Performance catback. It was 3-inch straight pipe all the way. It was $600 back then. I really, really love that kit, and for a budget build, dude, that thing was insane and insanely loud. Zero drone though. Highly recommend that Solo Performance straight race catback though. And then while we're in the engine bay here, we did do the oil pump gear and crank sprocket. So I don't know, $300, $330. I don't know. It's up in the air. And we did it. You don't have to do it. I don't know. We just decided to do it. And then I guess since we're still here, you can kind of see a lot of the stuff. Fuel system, it's kind of subjective, you know. We been mixing and matching a lot of stuff, but I know our brushless pump is $5.99, and then the radium hanger, I think it was like 400 some bucks, and then all these miscellaneous parts, fittings, regulator, vacuum block, just miscellaneous lines, fittings, like I said. So I'm gonna put this fuel system right around 2,500 bucks. I think that's on the low end, but I don't know. I think the 4 fuel system is like 2,700 bucks. So it's kind of a toss up how expensive it is, but you can assume, or you know, it's gonna be right around the 25 to $3,000 for a fuel system, and you can definitely go cheaper on a fuel system like a Siley or a lethal kit. You could definitely save some money here, but I mean, fuel, for me battling for the past 3 years, it's always been the fuel system. So definitely don't cheap out. We've done, redone fuel system many times. I'm not saying anything, but I think we found a good system finally to do what I need the car to do. So 2,500 bucks for a fuel system. And I know everyone's going to give me crap for this one, but wheels and tires, VMS. Oh man, you could definitely go cheap. You can go expensive here. VMS, like literally the new Poverty Stars, full set, about $1,000 some dollars. You can get these on sale. You get these tires or wheels used. I mean, incredible deals. For wheels, definitely, especially if like you're looking for VMS or race stars. I mean, you could ball out and buy some billets, you know, whatever, some beadlocks, whatever. Definitely, you can be super budget or go crazy expensive on wheels. But tires, probably around 1,200 bucks. It's like $450 for the rears, and then you know, some of these doo-doo tires in the fronts. These aren't even like rated for what I'm doing. You know, these things are some all seasons. Yeah, probably don't recommend it, but hey, all seasons and they work great. What can I say? So about $1,000 for the wheels and about 1,200 bucks for tires. Not too shabby. And one of the last things here, BMR bread and butter 2. You can kind of see some of the stuff that I have done. Highly recommend some sort of stop the hop kit on these Mustangs, you know. Those couple different brands. I know Caltrac's coming out with their own stuff. BMR, Steeda, UPR. They all make their own some sort of stop the hop kit. Highly recommend it. If you guys remember and been part of the channel for a long time, we used to have a black Mustang. Now we got an orange one, you know, that I wrapped. Used to be black, but we wrapped it, you know. Yeah. So now I just definitely gotta get that stop the hop kit or something back there, you know, get that done right away. So let's do a quick overview really quick. Oh, man, these videos just long. I mean, I just been rambling. Anyways, ESS G3R, 7,700 bucks. Headers, 1,400. Catback, X-Force catback. I keep saying Varix, but they're Varix valves. It's like X-Force catback. 1,900 bucks. BMR bread and butter 2, 1,400 bucks. Oil pump gear, crank sprocket, 330 bucks. Wheels, you know, 1,000 bucks. Tires, you know, 1,200 bucks. Fuel system, again, subjective, but I'm gonna go with 2,500 bucks here. I know I'm assuming it's on the low end, but 2,500 bucks for fuel system. So grand total, $17,430 as the car sits for performance stuff. At the end of 2024 season. Yeah. Gotta work on my talking skills. I keep saying and so and keep doing that. But anyways, so you can definitely cheap out on a lot of different things here, like wheels. You can definitely cheap out or ball out. I mean, you don't need fronts. You really don't. I mean, we're just roll racing, right? You could just buy the rears, right? And you can find used VMS or race stars extremely cheap. I'm not even kidding. And they probably have tires on them. You know, you could buy... My very first set was actually race stars. See, I did it again. The whole entire set plus tires was 700 bucks. Incredible deal. So you can find them out there. You know, G3R, yeah, you could save money here. you don't need a G3R. But, I mean, we are trying to replicate my current build for 2024 season here. Headers, you can cheap out on these headers. You can go cooks and really ball out. I think stainless power is just a good middle ground. They work great, fit great. I mean, budget friendly. I mean, they just work. So, catback, you know, you don't need a X-Force valve catback at $2,100. You could get even more crazier. You could go titanium for like $3,000, or you could do dumps at a local muffler shop for $100. You know, there's so many different options here. Fuel system, I mean, I definitely wouldn't cheap out on fuel system, as we've been battling fuel system for 3 years here. We used to have a 4 fuel system, if you guys know, and now we don't. We've been repairing the 4 fuel system with regulators, fuel lines, fittings, and I just kind of gave up. Fuel pumps, throwing in so many fuel pumps in there. We just finally gave up, ripped out everything, and now we're custom fuel system here. Yeah, I did it again, see? So, definitely wouldn't cheap out. You know, there's cheaper options like a Siley, Lethal. But for me, this is what we're rocking. It's probably on the higher end, like about $3,000, realistically. But I would figure $2,500 some dollars for a fuel system, you know? So, grand total, that's $17,000 some dollars. It's not too budget friendly. But if you guys remember when we first started and we were boozing on the Vortec, I think it was only like $11,000 some dollars. That's not too bad, being like E85 and, you know, high 800 horsepower to the wheels. That's really, really not bad at all. So I totally forgot about this, but your tuning device and your tuner is super subjective. So many different tuning devices, so many different tuners out there. I'm not going to get into it. I am tuned by Majid on HP Tuners. I know he does like SCTLI, and I don't know. Pick your tuner, pick your tuning device. Definitely consult with the tuner first before you buy the tuning device, you know. Make sure you plan it all out, or go to a shop that knows how to plan things out for you. Because you could buy all these parts and your tuner might be like, I don't like your fuel system. It's not a 4 fuel system. You're not using a 4 regulator. I don't want to tune your car. So keep that in mind. I know it don't matter, but it does matter. So keep all that in mind when you're picking your tuner and tuning device. There's a lot out there. So I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to price that out. So in the end, I mean, $17,000, I'm going to say it again. It's, I would say, in the middle ground. You can cheap out on, you could probably save a couple thousand some dollars on a couple spots here, but we're replicating my build for 2024 season as it sits. Not hiding anything. Stock, unported intake manifold, stock engine, stock trans, stock drive shaft, stock axles. So we're not hiding those things either, you know. We don't have a trans cooler on here. That's pretty much it. I mean, a lot of these things are actually stock, so just boost, fuel, and exhaust, wheels, a little bit of suspension. We're still rocking stock springs, stock struts back there. We maybe for 2025 season, maybe we'll get some Kel-Trax back there, some Vikings, you know. That'd be pretty sick. Maybe get a partnership, you know. I'd be really excited for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed my breakdown of the 2024 season here. I'm kind of excited what will happen over winter. Maybe we'll get some new parts to try out. Maybe. I don't know. Peace out.